Welcome to another episode of the Plant-Based Jan Adventure Series. It's easy to eat healthy at home. I'm here to show you it can be done on the road or on the trail. Come along because I'm going to show you some of the oldest living trees on the planet. We're here in the Great Basin National Park. The loneliest highway in America. Once again, we are heading to Great Basin National Park. They call it the loneliest highway in America, but if you keep your eyes open, you'll see ghost towns, old mining camps, artifacts, and you'll also see a lot of wildlife. Again, just keep your eyes open. We saw wild horses, badgers, and you see a lot of livestock as well. It may not be the loneliest highway in America. I'm heading up to this tin building, part of the mining operation, and what's really freaky is I'm just hearing some things blowing in the wind, or other people maybe, I'm not sure. It's a little bit of a fixer, maybe some polishing. Yeah, it's old like everything else here. It's awesome. This is where the oldest living trees on the planet are. It's the Bristlecone Pine. Great Basin National Park is also known for another incredible feature. Because it is so remote, there is no light pollution. There's no major cities around here at all, and so it's well known by astronomers and people that are into stars as one of the best places to look at the night sky. Great Basin is an international dark sky park because it is so dark out here and the air is so clear. It was designated that in 2016. I'm walking up to the amphitheater where the rangers have talks, and you can just sit here and look at all the constellations and the stars. So cool. Wheeler Scenic Drive. We are looking down at the Great Basin, or at least a tiny, tiny piece of it, because the Great Basin is just enormous. A basin is essentially where there's no rivers that run through it or out to the ocean. The basin is where all the snowpack turns into little creeks and everything, and then it goes down into the basin and becomes marshes. It becomes little creeks until it eventually just evaporates into the desert. That is what we're looking at out at that Great Basin, just a little piece of it. We just passed 9,500 feet and the air is getting thinner. It's a little harder to breathe. Could be slightly psychological, but I don't think so. And the air is getting cooler. We dropped from about 70 down in the city of Baker to it's now 56, 54. And we are heading up this curvy scenic drive to the land of the oldest trees on the planet. Some are up to 5,000 years old. They're almost the only species that can really survive this intense landscape. We are on the Glacier Trail, just starting it. And this takes you to the Bristlecone Pine Loop. Look at the color of those rocks. Amazing. My driver's behind me. He's keeping up pretty good. June 20th, still some snow up here. Over 10,000 feet, so it's a little harder to breathe, and the trail is full of rocks, roots, and pine cones. Smells really good up here, like pine cones and pines. Pristine. We are by a bristlecone pine, almost to the grove. I wish you could feel this. It's so smooth. It's so cool. They're amber in color. That's kind of how you know what they are. They're twisted, they're gnarled, and a lot of them have this amber color where the barks come off, and it's just like so smooth. It's unbelievable. It's really cool. Years ago, in the great state of Nevada, on the top of this mountain before Las Vegas was even an idea in a human mind, these trees existed hanging on for life, and they're still alive in this incredible Bristlecone Pine Grove. Some are up to 5,000 years old. It can be good to be alone. These trees like to live in isolation where no other species can survive. This tree was born 100 years before Christ. It died 1400 years AD, and it's still standing here. It's part of what makes these trees so smooth is they're so resinous, and they get polished by the wind. And so this is like a sculpture that will stand here for hundreds, maybe thousands of years more. outdoor art gallery. It is so cool to just touch something that's been alive for thousands of years and it's still living. What has this tree, what have these groves of trees experienced? This tree is over 3,000 years old. It's still living. I'm listening to it. Look at the grays in it. So cool, the grays and the ambers. You can see the hardiness of these trees. This tree fell over and it's got a rock embedded in it. The only sounds up here are the wind and our footsteps. There's nobody else up here. Visitors come to the Great Basin National Park because of the epic views of the Great Basin and for the night sky. That's a very popular feature, and for the ancient trees, of course. They also come for the Lehman Caves. I will have to tell you about the Lehman Caves because we have not been able to get in. We've been to this park twice, and both times they were sold out of their tour time. So you want to go reserve them online well before you get here. Go to recreation.gov. They'll take you on a tour, which is led by rangers, super knowledgeable. They're so great. Tell you everything that you want to know, answer lots of questions, and you'll go through there. The cave actually goes about 2 miles into the Snake Ridge, which is the mountain range here, and you will find, I don't know if you'll see them, because again I haven't been there, but bats live in there, pseudo scorpions, millipedes. Maybe it's a good thing I haven't been in the caves yet, but anyway, that's how you would see the Lehman Caves. So here we are in a casino in downtown Ely. At the end of the day, decompressing. We're doing a recap of our day. This is a nice, pristine little casino with...
it's historic.
It's a historic casino, that's right. Thank you, driver. Out in the Nevada hills.